Welcome to Shake Your Culture. I'm your host Diana, and I'm here with
Huncho,
And I'm Boog.
and we go by Huncho and Boog.
Yeah, might just fuck on your heart, but I'm winning, yeah. When it got some new drip, shit ain't even in stores. 22's on my wheel, and some suicide doors. Alright, what you mean? Might just give me one more.
Alright. So how did Huncho and Boog come about?
Well, basically, we first started as TMU times BST, which is basically me and my folks with his folks. So basically, TMU just basically stand for the most underrated, and then BST was Blue Strip Tycoons. So
What you see on the gear,
right here on the
man,
gear.
Blue
So,
Strip
but basically, how we
Tycoons.
switched to Huncho and Boog was because we had a lot of people telling us like the name TMU times BST was too long. Then nobody wanted to type that in.
Yeah.
And also his nickname, we was already calling him Huncho, and people was already calling me Boogie. So I just shortened it and said Boog. So that's how we came up with Huncho and Boog.
Alright, so how did people give you Huncho? How did that even come about?
How did that come about? I honestly don't even know.
Because what about the big
No,
Huncho,
it's just-
Quavo? You know?
One, nobody
it
even
was-
think
it
about
was-
that.
you might think about
It's
him.
really
Yeah.
more because of, how we make money and all that stuff.
Okay.
Huncho, like, that's a big dog.
Mhm.
I'm little, but, like, I be demanding a lot of respect.
As you
So,
should.
like, head Huncho,
Okay.
I like that. So,
And then Boog.
Boog, it was just basically like, I don't even know
Booger.
how it came about. It was just, people was telling me I look like my nickname would be Boog or something like that.
they told
Boogie.
you look like a booger.
No, nobody ever said that shit. But nah, and then also because like females and stuff like that. Like whenever I tell a female my name Bud, they were like, "You look like your name would be Bud." I was like, "Alright."
What?
for sure."
But you had a different stage name, yeah.
When I first started, I was Solo J, and then I switched it to Team UJ. Then I switched it to Bug.
Now you found it.
Boog is
Found
that
it.
alter ego.
Boog is
boy.
that alter ego.
Huncho is that alter ego.
Yeah,
Okay, that's also the name of our
Alter-
album.
Alter Egos.
Okay, so how did that come about?
Basically, the type of music we make, we versatile. So instead of making the title of the song just be based off like, most artists they have the title and then the songs they have be based on that title.
Mm-hmm.
So we just did alter egos where we can put different tracks and like different genres on one whole album.
And honestly, we just never been normal. Like we
Right.
never fit in.
What?
Like,
Really?
Never. Like ever since I was little, I never been normal. I never fit in with
Right.
anything, and so I've always had an alter ego.
I always had my own crowd. Like
Exactly.
people gravitate to us, but we don't
Yeah.
like stick around them type.
Yeah, we don't, and it's like we got a lot of stuff going. We can have a lot of stuff going. We still be like humble about it. We be
Yeah,
chilling. We
good
remain us through everything, even when we broke and when we up. We
Yeah.
literally are the same people a lot of the time.
You guys really are, because I've hung out with you guys a couple of times before. Or it's just, I didn't think you guys would be there, but y'all just guys pop up, especially because with the bucket list and stuff like that, yeah, I'm really close with them. And when I met you guys, you're actually really quiet.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
so
We be
different from
chilling.
We
stage.
just be chilling.
Yeah, you just be chilling and
Alter
stuff
ego.
like that.
Okay.
But then give you guys a mic.
Oh yeah,
It's
it's over with.
Going up
Exactly.
through the roof.
Give us some mic, give us some headphones. We turn into two different people.
No,
Exactly.
yeah, no, it's so dope though. So how did this duo come about? How did you guys decide to collab and actually make it a duo?
Okay, so we met skating, actually.
Yeah.
And, he was already on the music. I wasn't really on the music. I was writing music, but I wasn't really recording or anything like that. And, as we started skating more, we noticed that we had a connection towards each other. Started getting cool, started hanging around. And I'm like, shoot, I'm on this music thing. Like, what you on? He like, I already got some music out, this, that, the third. And so we decided, because we was both we weren't taking it serious. Like, we weren't confident with it at
Right.
all. But when we both came together and we started freestyling and all that stuff, listening to beats together, we were like, okay, we got this. And
Okay.
we made our very first song. We had a session together. What was it called? I Know You Feel It.
Yeah.
We never dropped it though.
Yeah.
But that's our first ever song we made together, and everybody was messing with it. We
Yeah.
sent it out to people. And they were like, oh, y'all need to take this serious, this, that, the third. And we were like, shoot, I mean, I guess that's what we gonna do. And then like we kept getting sessions back to back, and then we just made that connection, that bond. We got that chemistry. I started feeling out how he was. He started feeling out how I was. His flow, my flow. Yeah. It's just when when it come together, it's just different.
It is.
Yeah.
It's different. Like,
it is.
And we both can switch between calm and subtle. I mean, hype and subtle. My fault.
Yeah.
And that was kind of leads to my next question. Like, how do you guys balance each other out?
It really depends on the beat. Because some beats I'm hype and he the calm one, or vice versa.
Yeah.
So it's just basically like on the type of beat that we listening to,
and it's,
or the energy.
Oh, my fault.
You got it?
You still talking?
I'm done.
Oh. And as far as like outside of music, how we balance each other, is like he's really the calm one for sure. I'm the one that be like, all right, like, I'm gonna beat your ass. Like, you better shut up talking to me. Like, he don't really be doing too much. But when it's time to get active, my boy gonna get active for real. Like, for
believe
real.
it, be the quiet ones.
Yes, he just be sitting there like this.
I be waiting for it to happen.
No cap. And I'm the type, I be like, all right, bro, you doing all that talking. Like, what's up?
I be
bro?
watching the surroundings though.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Like, I'm more outgoing.
Yeah.
He's more laid back. But then sometimes it's the opposite. He's outgoing and I'm laid back.
Yeah.
But most of the time it's me being outgoing
And me being
and
laid
the
back.
spoken one, and he,
Being the
yeah.
laid back one. Yeah. Because like we were talking about earlier about like when we came around each other, we never even spoke to each other. We just like looked at each other, and
Oh,
it's like
man.
I knew who you guys were because of the first Pass the
Right.
Aux. That's actually how it came about, because that Dior song, I was like, yo, this shit hit different. Like, it's different. It's definitely Atlanta based, but it's different from what we have out there as of right now. So yeah, but after that, like, I would always see you guys and never even speak. Like, I went to one of your events, like the first event I ever went to, and I was like, I didn't even talk to them. So I was like, wow, Diana, you fake as fuck.
Wow.
Just keep it pushing.
Nah,
But like I
bro,
said though, because like y'all be around females, and it's
Yeah.
just like, nah, I don't want no female saying nothing or anything like that. It's just like,
Look, my girl crazy and all, but
Yeah,
she already,
yeah,
she
you
know that I'm an artist. And
Yeah.
she trusts me enough to, not,
yeah.
go out there and be all friendly and everything. Like, you can speak to me, any
Whatever.
female can speak to
Right.
me.
Yeah.
Just, respect
Yeah,
the
just know your
relationship.
place.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's
You
it.
females know your place, definitely. So what
She gonna
separates
beat
you?
some.
What separates you guys from the other Atlanta-based rappers?
I would say our sound.
What is your sound?
Definitely our sound and the way we carry ourselves. Like, our sound is like unique. Like, you hear it and you just be like,
Who is that?
who is that? Like, you would think that most, like, even before we started taking it serious, when we was just, like, even our ass music, people would be like, oh, y'all sound like y'all already in the industry.
They be like,
Y'all don't sound like SoundCloud rappers or regular people.
they be like, y'all
that's trying
sound
to
like real rappers. I'm like, what you mean? I
Oh,
do this
God.
for real. What is a real rapper? Like, what is?
I guess because
What
we
is
didn't
that?
have the look, like we didn't look like real
Yeah.
rappers, so people didn't expect us to be. That's how, like, when they heard Dior, I was like, oh, that's y'all. No, that's not y'all. Then I had to goddamn sing the lyrics, and they be like, oh, that's you. I'm like, yeah, that's me. And
And
that
I-
should be funny though.
That's crazy.
And I also feel like what makes us different is like we don't too much thrive off of attention
Yeah.
Okay.
and social media and everything. I feel like that's what a lot of these Atlanta-based rappers be on, like do it for the gram and all that stuff. You be watching my story. I don't put too much out there on social media. I don't need everybody knowing what I got going on, because
Right.
Yeah.
somebody's always watching, whether they're hating or supporting.
Yeah, our sponsors.
Exactly. Like we just keep everything on a minimum. We don't be
Yeah,
all out there
we
and
actually
everything.
do. Now that I'm thinking
Keep
about
it
it,
on the
so you say
DL.
that.
You see, like, we don't.
So what artists influenced you guys to come up with the sound you guys have, or decide to even rap or be in the music industry? Who would you?
Honestly, what made me started, I don't know about him, but what made me start, I was rapping other people's lyrics, like Lil Wayne, all that stuff, Thug, Baby, and I'm like, shoot, if they can do it, like, I can hear myself on the radio. I want to hear how I sound. I'm like, that's really how it was. I didn't really look up to no other rapper. I just took it as, shoot, if they can do it, I know I can do it, but I can do it better. I can do it in my own way, not trying to be like anybody else.
Okay.
With me, basically, it was just because I was in a band, so I was always around music, whether it would be like instrumentals or just engineering and things like that. I just wanted to learn music, and so when I got behind the mic, I heard how I sound. I let other people listen to how I sound, and they was telling me, "Oh, keep going." Like they like my voice, so I was just like, might as well just keep pushing at it, like get better at it, find my voice, and then that's how I got to where I am now.
So you say you do play any instruments?
Mhm.
What do you play?
Well, I used to play marimba and any percussion instrument, basically.
Okay, I didn't know that. So, do you guys play any sports or played any sports in high school?
I played football and baseball. I was really good at baseball and football, but things happen. So
Yeah, shit happens. I played basketball and I ran track.
Okay.
oh
you
yeah, I
look
ran
like
track too. I forgot.
He's like, no, I'm just say it because he said it.
No,
No, I'm just kidding.
I ran track for sure.
No, that's so.
I just
But you look
forgot.
like a track runner.
I do.
Yeah.
You
I
slow.
don't think that. Yeah,
You
okay.
suck.
All right. All right. You trying to go race, niggas? Let's do it. We can run a 50, 100.
suck.
All right,
Alright.
so what are you guys bringing different to the industry, music industry?
I say what we bring differently is. That's a good question.
Yeah, because everybody's trying to be like Atlanta.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Like, I don't get that Atlanta sound from us though. Like I get a totally different sound.
I could kind of hear
It's
it.
there, but
It's
not
there, but it's
But
not like how
It's not
officially like what we
dragging.
have.
Yeah, we're
Atlanta
not dragging
rappers
it.
for real. I feel like we belong like on Sony Records or something like that.
Okay.
Like we can do songs for like Disney
Right.
and stuff like that. Different type of things.
Like, we not afraid to go try this genre or that
Like I
genre.
wouldn't want to be signed to no YSL or
Really?
Dirk or anything like that. I'd be wanting to sign like Sony or something like that
Oh wow,
because that's how I feel like our sound is.
that's different.
Yeah.
That's really different. So what are you guys looking forward to when you guys get in the industry officially, like up there, commercial? What are you guys looking forward to?
The shows. Performing.
No cap. The
And
endorsements.
The endorsements. Stand in the studio 24/7.
That's all I want to do.
That's all I want to do. Just live in the studio. Be able to travel with the studio.
I want to wake up,
Right.
have something on my mind,
And just
and just like, hey,
pour
bud,
it
get
out.
up, let's go
Let's do it.
record.
Exactly.
Like,
Or if we traveling, go to a hotel, have a studio with us, set it up, record in the studio. That's all. I'm ready for tours and I'm ready to perform.
I'm ready to turn up.
Yeah.
No cap.
No
Yeah.
cap. We already turned though.
Yeah,
But-
no, you already turned up. But no matter, like I was saying earlier, you guys, doesn't matter how many people you have in front of you, you guys are going to be lit.
Yeah.
You
as
know,
fuck.
I
And you
used to
catch
have
attention.
a problem with that.
What?
Yeah.
With like
not
asking,
having-
like
when people
he
was
was like,
not
bro,
there.
I was
we
like, bro,
just
ain't nobody
bullshit.
here no more. Like when we
Right.
first started, folks
Perform.
didn't, they didn't know it, so they make us go last and everything.
And then
Like
everybody
before we
be
started
gone.
getting booked
Yeah.
for shows and everything, like, and I'd be like, bro, I don't even want to perform no more.
Right,
Like,
'cause
it ain't
everybody
nobody
done left.
here. It'd be like 3 people, 4 people there, and everything. But now look, the tables turned.
Right.
Yeah,
It
now
don't matter who
everyone
there.
wants
We
Yeah.
just gonna rock out.
Yeah, no, if you guys haven't seen them perform, it's a must.
No cap.
It's a must.
Not
guys.
only us, but the whole gang be lit.
Oh,
No
yeah,
cap.
yeah,
Oh yeah, them and their 100,000 people that come with deep as fuck.
Oh, yeah,
I don't
we
want to
be-
say no reason, but because you gave me the
It's
reason,
definitely
so
a reason.
understandable. But yeah,
We be coming
Deep.
deep.
y'all know when they
Got to.
coming. Just let you
Oh
guys
yeah,
know.
y'all know when Huncho and Boog walk in. No cap.
All
Yeah,
eyes.
no cap.
Everybody turn their head.
That's so funny. I'm dead. So your clothing brand. Tell us a little bit about that.
Blue Strip Tycoon. This our managers. He actually got this going. Blue Strip Tycoon.
Shout out CEO Trav, man.
Yes,
You
sir.
can follow him on the gram at OMG. That's .Trav.
And Mo.Millions.
Yep.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, he's a boxer, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Our other CEO
Professional. He's
is a boxer, professional boxer,
Okay.
1-0. Got his next fight June 15th.
the 19th. June
19th.
19th.
June 19th.
Yes, sir.
And also on BST Z Time, my boy Zarek,
Yeah.
our other CEO.
So yeah.
As well, but they had this brand while they was in high school, like
Okay.
I say like since 10th grade or 9th grade or whatever, and basically they like took us in as the, with it, and now we all tycoon, and we all be having tycoon drip on. Like, I don't have it on right now, but I got it in my book bag with me, always. All that stuff. It's just, it's a lifestyle. It's not just a brand. And that's also our label as well. So
guys, how do you guys feel like coming into the industry with a label?
I feel like it's better personally because as long as everybody stay on task, everybody stay on track, keep each other like accountable, hold each other accountable, you don't really have the same issues you would get from a contract from an actual like a regular label or stuff like that.
No?
No.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so
That's funny.
yeah, I feel like it's easier for us to like be able to put out what we want whenever we want. We don't have to worry about look at a contract or go by word of mouth what we can do type. So I feel like it's better, and it give the whole label recognition as well. So it's not only is it the label just for music, it's for other things like gaming and cars and boxing. Like it's more than just rapping, music.
That's hard.
Definitely.
Entertainment. It's a whole entertainment business basically.
Okay.
Yeah. So you don't think it's hard coming into as new artists and coming with the label?
Far as recognition, yeah, it's hard because you really gotta grind. Like you really gotta stay consistent and just grind and push good content out.
You gotta push, like, you gonna spend a lot more money trying to get yourself out there, like, when you're a new artist.
Right.
It's gonna be a lot more money that you putting out than you getting.
Definitely.
Like, it's a lot of unpaid shows that we do right now. But
Yeah.
look, we getting our fan base up, though.
Yeah,
So it's all
definitely.
worth it. We got 10K streams off of, 3 songs? 3 songs. Like,
Yeah, and I'm
that's-
waiting for you guys dropping
To
your
drop some more
music.
songs.
I'd be like, past the Augs, I feel like you guys, that's where you kind of be throwing your new music at sometimes.
Mhm.
So, when are we gonna get new music? Like, I am ready for
See,
the new
look,
music.
we was gonna drop this month in June, but it's a lot of big artists dropping this month, and I
Yeah.
just feel like that'll shy away from our streams
Right.
and everything. So we're gonna do a lot more promoting. We probably gonna start promoting next week or whatever, and we might have a little surprise, a little single coming out for y'all before the album. You never know.
You never know.
And we plan on dropping in July for sure.
That's dope. Hopefully before the festival.
Yes.
We got
Definitely
new
gonna be
music
before the
out,
festival.
especially since you guys will be our main event.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Steve.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Yes.
just to make it official, so having cameras, so they can't be like, nah, we're not doing.
Yeah,
Yeah, we doing
Said
it.
it.
We'll
be
be
there.
one of the main events.
Yes, sir, Ski.
I'm super
got
excited for
it.
that. I'm so excited for that, guys. You understand?
That's gonna be fun.
That's gonna be lit.
Okay.
Because I'm telling you, we're trying to make this bigger than Rolling Loud and Coachella
We
in
gotta
Atlanta.
promote.
Yeah, so hopefully a flyer will come out soon.
Gotta be bigger than Midtown. The
Bet,
festival.
okay, Midtown. When you think about Midtown, don't you think more like hip hop and stuff like that? Like you really don't think about the culture music, like
Yeah.
really, like it's really just on some like no offense to white people or whatever. White
Yeah.
people music and
It is on
stuff.
some pop music.
Yeah, pop and like so
Maybe
you have
one
like
or two hip hop acts.
exactly.
Yeah.
But
Right.
besides that, no. So it's just like no. It's yeah.
It's
okay,
all
that's
K-pop
fly.
and shit. Motherfucker
Okay.
Close.
No cap, bro.
Okay, roller skating. Yo, oh my God, you guys are like.
Right. Sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, put on a whole show with that too.
Yes.
How long have you guys been roller skating for?
2 years.
2 years?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
With those moves you guys have? I've been thinking y'all been like roller skating since y'all were like maybe middle school.
Nah, it was just like when we first started, we would probably go like a lot. But now since we even got back into music, we just cut back on skating. But yeah, it's easy to learn if you want to learn it.
Yeah, sure.
It takes some time.
It take time to get
because
better, though,
Folks
'cause-
really don't like to bust their
Yes.
ass.
I
They
was
be
gonna ask
embarrassed
you.
about falling. I'm
Yeah,
like, look,
so like
you asked me to teach you how to skate.
You gonna
You're gonna
fall.
fall.
Well, yeah.
Like,
How many times have you guys done?
oof,
No
a lot. I got some bruises too.
okay, look, see this right here? That's from last week.
way.
Right there.
Yes.
Right
Yeah,
there.
didn't you post a video when you were skating? You kind of busted your ass.
Oh, yeah.
I saw that. I was like, what?
Hey, look, I was drunk. So I was going around the corner, and I just, you know how like when you hydroplane, you know you can't control it?
Yeah.
That's how it was. So I accepted the fact that I was finna crash out. So when I hit the edge, I just flipped.
Then he got flew. He flew. He didn't flip. He flew. He hit the curb and said,
one of my skates came off as well.
No way.
Yes,
You know, it is
And
what
we
it
caught
is.
it on
Like, I
camera.
got right back up and was back on the same corner again. No cap.
that boy was flying too close to the edge.
You gotta pick yourself up when you fall, people.
No
No
bullshit.
cap.
No, for real. I've actually seen you guys, or videos of you guys performing in the roller skating rings and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's
dope.
piped up.
I've
Yeah.
never seen that. You guys literally take over the whole skating rink. Like, y'all be walking while people are skating. I'm like, yo, you're gonna get hit. You can make somebody fall.
Oh, they
We
not
gonna make them
hit Huncho.
fall.
Exactly. Y'all gonna.
They
They're
not gonna hit
touch us
Huncho.
though. But nah, it's just
They might hit Boog. They ain't gonna hit
They ain't
Huncho.
Yeah, you
me.
got 50,000 people.
you know I be sliding through traffic.
No cap.
That is so hard. So, do you remember your guys' first performance?
Yeah, we do actually.
Who run it? That's what it was.
It was a showcase.
Really?
Yep. And we still rocked out.
No cap. We rocked out our
We
very
rocked out.
first
It was
show.
just us
And
two on
it was
stage
like,
that time.
Okay.
It was like, no, it wasn't, cause Mo,
Oh, but they didn't get on
Bun,
stage with us though.
Trav, and all
They
them
was
was
standing
behind
there.
us.
They didn't get
Y'all
on
didn't
stage.
get on
I think
stage?
Travis was the only one on stage.
Oh yeah,
with us.
Trav was the only one on stage.
Yeah. Them, everybody else was just standing.
Yeah, they was
Piping us up, recording
piping
this
us up. But we piped up our very first
Okay.
performance. We did.
And you were talking about earlier how Boog bugged up his lines.
Oh man, he forgot his lyrics.
Don't
He
listen
said the
to
same line two
Two
times
times.
like in a row. I ain't peep it until he told me.
Oh God, I
afterwards.
said the
And
same
then we
line
watched the
twice.
video. I was like, oh.
Do you
No
remember
cap.
those two lines?
I
Nah, it
don't
was
even
on
remember
Don't
the
Panic.
song.
It was
Oh, it was
Panic.
Don't Panic. Put a stick out, Don't Panic. Oh yeah, we didn't drop that either.
Oh,
We got a
I
lot
don't
of
remember
songs.
them lyrics.
I know, you guys do. So how did Dior and Move, is it just Move, right?
Mhm, yeah, it's Move.
And then what else do you guys have?
In my city.
In my city.
City and
and
then
Exotic.
Exotic.
Honestly, I ain't gonna cap. My favorite studio session was the In My City session.
Okay.
That look at him. He like yes, yes.
I know it's up.
Like, cause we wasn't in there to record.
Uh-huh.
We came in. Our producer, Boog, go crazy
Yep.
yeah. He wanted to.
on all platforms. I mean, on Instagram,
Instagram.
Boog, go crazy.
Wait, can we put him in real quick?
Yeah, might just fuck on your heart, but I'm winning the yard. When it got some new drip, shit ain't even in stores. 22s on my wheel, with some suicide doors. Alright, what you mean? Might just give me one more.
So, go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's going on? My name is Vaughn. I go by Vaughn Go Crazy, really. But
Say Boog, what the fuck my beat at?
Yeah.
No cap.
I'm a producer. You know what I'm saying? I make all these buzz beats. I got other artists with beats too. So, yeah.
All right, but go back to your story about your favorite song was City.
In my city. Okay,
Yeah.
so in that session, you know, Boog, we went half and half on the session. So half we gonna record, half he gonna cook up. Our intentions were for him to cook up the first 2 hours of the session. And at that time, we weren't really rapping on his beats like that because, you know, he wasn't into it like that. He
I
wasn't
had just started, like,
he wasn't locked in for
literally
real.
just started.
He was still questioning himself about it. And so, like, some beats he would send us and we were like, nah, like, we won't. Like, we like it, but we just can't rap on that. And so, this specific beat, the In My City beat, he never sent to us. And so, he walked in, plugged up his own computer and everything, and we in there just vibing, rolling up and all that stuff. And he played the In My City beat, and I'm like, you sent this to us? He said, I never seen it. I thought y'all weren't gonna like it. I'm like, bro, this shit hard. You tripping. You should have sent this bitch.
But it be like that 95% of the time, like, when you making beats and shit, like, you send beats out, the artist may not like it, but you go to the studio with them and you play a beat that you ain't think they're gonna like, that'd be the one that they want. Like, it done happen with different artists, so I know it's a fact. Like, go with, have faith in your music, that's it.
Yeah. And so we started freestyling to it. And mind you, we got Travis and Mo in there as well. You know, Mo, he don't rap for real.
Yeah.
Shit,
We
that boy
made
rapper
him
now.
rap. Yeah,
He's a rapper now.
slash rapper now, but we ain't gonna talk too much about that. We're gonna let him, talk about that. But so we freestyling to the beat and everything, and I'm like, bro, go get the engineer. We trying to record. He say, what? Okay, he pull it up and everything. Engineer coming there. He's like, oh, y'all ready? All right. I said, yeah. Boom. He played the beat. I'm like, we got them still what they talking about. Pull up to the show, make them rock out. No cap. And they like, I'm like, okay, we finna keep going.
Yeah.
And we freestyled the whole thing. And I ended up making Mo get on it because he always freestyle with us, when we just playing around and all that stuff at the crib. And I'm like, bruh, hop on this. He hop on it. He slided. I'm talking about straight slided. And I'm like, this man first time ever rapping on the mic. I'm like, oh, he going crazy. Then Boog going there. He just went crazy on that thing. Like, that shit was tough.
I didn't even want to get on that bitch.
I had pissed him off.
I didn't want to get on that
pissed
bitch.
him off, bro. And he was upset. And then Von was like, bro, just let
Get
them
on
do
that
what they
bitch.
do. You
And
know
I
how
was
they
sitting-
be, bro.
And then I was sitting there, Mo was rapping. I was just sitting down. I was trying to give him a bar. And then the bar was what was it? Shots fired. It wasn't missing.
Yeah.
And then they was telling me,
I
he
told him, I
said,
said,
just
nigga,
you
you
said,
gonna say
yeah.
that.
I'm like, all right, bro. So I put the headphones on. Then I just got down. I don't know. I got in my element because I wasn't feeling it, so I had to get in my element. And then I just came out with it. Shot fired. That wasn't missing. Fire. When they seen him. And then I started walking that bitch.
Yeah, it was crazy. And then
Really.
what other song we made? We made 3 bangers in that session. I think we made She Talking About Something. It was Talking About Something.
Yeah,
we made
fixed
Talking About
that one.
Something. Nah, we
was
only
Talking
did Talking
About
About Something one time.
Oh yeah.
We-
no, it was
we did
talking
Talking About Something after
We
that.
did, she talking-
I had cut that. I had
He
cut
cooked
cooked
it
that
up while
one
we
on
was
spot.
making, while we
Yeah.
were recording in my
the
city.
headphones going stupid. Like, and I made
That's
it, I
when we
made it
really
from
started
scratch.
rapping on his beats.
I made it from scratch, like no loops. I made it. Okay.
Yeah, it was crazy because like while we was recording, he was still on his computer. He was just cooking up. So right after we recorded, he's like, I got another beat. Plugged it up. I'm like, bro, this man going stupid. This man going dumb. We hop on that, walk it. What was the third one? I think it was on
The third one was
Red Maserati.
Yeah,
it was
YouTube.
Red
Yeah,
Maserati.
Red Maserati. That jump hard though. That jump.
Y'all not ready for Red Maserati.
Yeah.
Y'all wait till that drop.
Okay.
Y'all wait till that drop right
That's
now.
the one.
That's the one.
And mind you, all of these are from when 2020.
Yeah, 2020.
It's like early
Early
2020.
2020.
That's
Okay.
crazy.
Yeah,
I
and
have
we
so much.
we only dropped one of them.
Right.
We dropped
In My
Move and In My City. We got so many bangers from 2020 and 2019.
That
But-
nobody's heard.
Yeah. But tell them about Dior though.
Dior. Ooh, I made that shit.
200
like
Edgewood.
200 Edgewood. I was waiting on our sister at the time. But we ain't gonna speak on that. I was waiting on her type shit, and then I just put on the beat. I was just bored, so I was like, let me listen to a beat. And then this certain beat came on, and out of nowhere in my head, it just clicked. It just I don't know where it came from. It just that whole the first 4 lines. My just fucking your whore, and Dior. All that shit just came like goddamn instantly, and shit.
Yeah, I think
It
that's my
popped
favorite
since
song out of all of them. That one, and then Exotic, that one was hard too.
Yeah.
The one you dropped on 4th of July, hard.
Exactly.
4th of July, wow, I'm tripping.
It dropped on. Well, it was supposed to drop on 420.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, that was hard.
United Masters be on the board.
So we just dropped it on SoundCloud and everything first.
That's dope.
But yeah.
Oh, Exotic go
Exotic
hard
go
too.
hard.
It does.
Ooh,
How did that session go? Well, we made
we made that.
we made Exotic and How You Do That
On the same
in the
session.
same
Same
session.
Mm.
I really-
That shit-
He meant how you do that because he
I
made
just
the beat.
I fed off that from him.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was late to the studio.
I was late. I was like an hour late to the. No, I was
Nah,
like
30
35.
That's artists for you though. Y'all are always late.
They don't
That's why I
be
had to
on
lie to you.
purpose,
I
though,
didn't even tell Boog. And
We
so I
did
told.
that.
Did I tell you? I was like, I said 1:30 on purpose, so you guys
Oh
should
nah,
get here
yo,
exactly
you
at
told
2.
me.
Bro.
Hey, look, y'all got here exactly at 2.
No cap.
We did. We thought we were 30 minutes late. I was on them for real. I was like, bruh, like, we gotta go. Like,
Yeah.
what's up, bro? No cap.
Yeah.
But I came to the studio session 30 minutes late or whatever, so I'm already pissed off. I'm like, man, this man Boog probably already got a whole hook in a verse. All that shit.
Hell no, cause he was playing beats and he ain't play shit I like.
I had cooked
So-
up the beat. I'm in there
He had to
cooking
cook
up,
up.
crazy. He said,
Yeah.
"Oh, what? You making?"
I went to the bathroom, I came back.
Came back in the booth. How you do that? I was like, what? What are you saying? Then he just went with it, and I was like, oh fuck it, I'm finna hop on it. Bitch. I did a verse on there, like.
I walked in while he was doing it, and that's what made me hype. Like,
Okay.
I walked in and I heard him, how you switch on the game like that? You a nigga that lane like that? And I'm like, wait, I'm looking around, I'm trying to see who in here. I'm like, bro, that's not Boog. I'm looking around and I look through the window and I see Von. I said, oh, we finna walk this thing. He finished his little, what you did, 8 count?
Yeah, I did a little 8 bar.
8 bar. Man, I go in there, I just one take it. I punch it, I'm piped up. I'm like, oh, this crazy. He go in there and murk that thing. No cap. That shit was too crazy.
Then with Exotic, we recorded that same session too. I just had made that beat like 2 days before the session. They ain't never heard it. I played it, and then I was like, man, we was high as hell. Honestly, I was like, we should make this song about gas. 420 coming up, like, 420 song. I went in there, I did 3 bars, and Huncho came in, and I walked that bitch.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
But
No Boog.
so where can we find you guys at?
You can find us on all platforms at Huncho and Boog. HUNCHO space, the letter N, and then another space, then Boog, BOOG. And you can find me on Instagram at HunchoVale.
You can follow me on Gram at It's Boogie.
And me at Bongo Crazy _.
Okay?
Yeah.
And follow at BST Promotions, BST_promotions.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, thank you guys for tapping in.
Yes.
Can't wait to see what the future holds for you guys.
Gang, gang, gang.
Yeah.
Shout out Shaking the Culture, man. Shout out the bucket
Yeah.
list, all that.
Appreciate y'all.
Shout out Mistake. Shout out my boy Bucci.
And 2-3, man.
And
Shout
2-3,
out
that
everybody.
shit too crazy.
And Big Mo.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, all
Trap.
them. Gang.
Gang.
Yep. Well, hasta
Chávez.
luego, guys. See you para el siguiente episodio.
Adios.
Yeah, might just fuck on your heart, but I'm winning, y'all. When it got some new drip, shit ain't even in stores. 22s on my wheel, and some suicide doors. Alright, what you mean? Might just give me one more.